Peace, y'all. My name is Joshua Gunty, aka Yeshua. I'm a future Renaissance artist committed to developing creative expression as a tool for global peace building. I'm especially keen with spoken word poetry, musical instruments, sound design, multimedia installations, event production, and community outreach. Back in 2008, I did a year-long exchange program in Mexico. By the time I returned, I was so enamored with making music that I nixed plans for graduate school. Instead, I moved to Chicago and landed a job as public benefits vista for LAF. By night, I did shows and volunteered with DIY collectives. The overlap was beautiful at times, but ultimately it split my life in two, so I created Consensus. We ran a community center at 49th and Campbell for 2.5 years. Having production studios and a venue with a garden in the same building as my bedroom streamlined my artistry, yet not how I'd imagined. I got way better at space and program design, fabrication and tech wizardry, but eventually the sheer weight of administration and finance forced us to close the space in spring 2015. Right away I missed the Youth Engage Park, but I start to see again just how big this world is. I spent 3 weeks in Oaxaca with my partner Luis to help a community art space build a cafe and music studio. Upon return, a philanthropist commissioned us to build a peace bus. I even made plans to use it for taking it to the streets, but it didn't happen because we didn't own it yet. The week before Streets, I had a heart-to-heart about the impasse with my dear friend and mentor, Fana. He goes,
"You need to have your own bus, and on top of that, you need to have your own for-profit business that puts bread on the table. That's the only way I'm able to support Lyric. Phenom Universal pays the bills, and then the organization can have the rest."
So I made YeshuaCreates.com. I sell poetry books, rent sound systems, record and mix studio sessions, consult for aspiring producers, perform live, projection map visuals, and shoot photos. That said, I don't want to do it all at once. I'd rather build a team around shared values. As an artist, I have 4 core values that drive me. 1. All works of art are co-created. 2. Creative expression is the most universal peace builder. 3. Process over product. 4. Respect other artists. These values feel native to me. I was born May of '87 in San Luis Obispo, California. A year later, we migrated so Papa could join Notre Dame's new International Peace Studies program. He stayed on for a PhD while my mother taught art at the Catholic school all 4 kids attended. As a toddler, I once refused to leave my car seat in an effort to warn my mother that the car would go bye-bye if we got out. She reassured me otherwise, but when we came back from the store, it had indeed rolled onto the street. Reminds me how my parents thought I should be Catholic. I had other premonitions about my faith. We fought too much, but in '91 my father wrote me a letter about him yelling at my brother when I interrupted. "Daddy, when people are in war, they think it's a good idea to hurt each other's feelings, but we don't think it's a good idea." Little did I know that 2 decades later I would also complete a peace studies degree. By then he'd also gifted me Siddhartha and Tao Te Ching, which drew me to Thich Nhat Hanh and Dalai Lama. They inspired me to meditate, pray, and learn more about the history of religions, still guiding me today. Here in Chicago, I've helped produce gatherings such as the Gala, Soul Speak, and Chicago. I work with local groups including Lyric, Q4, SWAP, YMCA, CPS, ASM, Good City, Columbia, D-Case, Kuumbalinks, Freakeasy, Canvas, Creative Cypher, Blue 1647, Isha, Precious Blood, iGrow, ICANN, and of course, IMAN. I've also partnered with Fractured Atlas, Burners Without Borders, and Ocupa Visual Oaxaca. Now I live in a 20-year-old arts collective called the Emerald Palace in Bridgeport. I help fellow residents run an in-house business, make-believe professionals. Meanwhile, I also run a community music studio at Q4 near Humboldt Park. For me, Iman's arts philosophy is a natural fit. I want to join a team of artists who work together to awaken the spirits of our people, to make lasting social change in our communities from down the street to overseas. I want my art to activate faith, morality, altruism, activism, and love in those who participate. I want to work with the integrity IMAN embodies, building each other up with the power of divine creation.